The Rancor's Brothel presents a Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Out of the abyss.
Okay.
Fuck you, Jeff. Okay, we can start now. Make me shut this shit off and then immediately start right back up again.
Schroeder, I apologize for all the
resumed.
excess coughing and everything you have to edit out.
I don't know how that... I'm a caveman playing with a Ferrari here. As long as we get going down the road, I don't touch any of the buttons.
Okay. Just pause and play.
I don't like...
This is so much about your sex life.
Yep, that's absolutely what it is. Not about the professional recording equipment whatsoever.
I was just drawing liaison.
Liaisons?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the word you meant to use.
I don't think you can use that word that way.
You can.
I don't trust about 70% of what you say.
Okay.
This word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
I'm going to put this in the 70%.
Okay. I am fortunate enough to live a lifestyle that does not require your approval, so I fucking don't care. Let's continue.
So you guys were making your way back into Blingdenstone after finding Entomoc's boon.
We found Ed Boon, creator of Mortal Kombat.
Boom.
Noob Saibot.
You guys have basically a few days before the goods from Gracklestug is going to be here, and before they're going to start moving forward with the big attack on the oozes. Is there anything that you guys need to do before that?
I would like to sleep, so theoretically that can be accomplished, so I'll go back up to my 4 superiority die.
Okay. Did you guys level up?
Oh, yeah. Fuck. No. Fuck. I don't think there's much for me this level anyway, so...
Level up to what?
6th?
Yeah, we ended last session. He said level up.
Oh.
I did.
Lucas is the only one that did the homework.
Well, I'll need a few minutes here.
Damn people, I swear to God. The war effort is picking up around town. You guys gonna help pitch in?
Well, so what is the plan here with the... War? Hold on. No. I took notes for a reason. Allow me to pick up my notes.
This is the wrong game. We don't do plans here.
I know.
It's got a point.
Liaison is a close bond or connection. I was drawing a liaison between your sex life.
Level up your character, Matt.
It does not have to be a person or organization.
Does it say that? Does
Yes.
Webster say that?
Merriam-Webster.com does, yes.
It says it does not have to be a person.
If the definition is not a person, then yes.
No, I think you are doing math. You're doing addition by subtraction. You're saying because it's not there that proves your point.
Okay.
Yeah, he just called you me.
I would never be that flippant to Matt, no matter how much I hate him. What exactly is the Diggermatics plan here? Like, what is the plan?
The plan is for you guys to sneak in behind enemy lines.
Right.
Cut off the head. Go after the source. They're going to cause a huge-ass distraction.
Okay.
I gave you guys the option of stealth or the Krusk method last time, and you chose the Krusk method.
I mean, barbarian, fighter.
But now I can move stealthily while traveling.
Still a
at normal
warlock.
pace, thanks to my totem.
Sweet.
It doesn't say how it changes my stealth.
What do you mean?
So, aspect of the beast. At 6th level, you get a magical benefit based on the totem animal of your choice. You can choose the same animal you selected at 3rd level.
Yes.
Flip to your totem.
Okay, hang on. Oh, the page I'm on. Okay. You gain the hunting sensibilities of a wolf. You can track other creatures while traveling at a fast pace, and you can move stealthily while traveling at a normal pace. So I'm not hindered to move stealthily.
Normally, to move stealthily, you have to move at a slow pace.
Okay.
Like when we were traveling, I kept asking you guys, are you going at a normal pace, a fast pace, or a slow pace?
Right on. Okay.
At a normal pace, you can forage. And you are not at disadvantage for perception and things like that. At a fast pace, you can't do any of that. You're just hauling ass. At a slow pace, you can actually hide on the way.
Okay.
Yes, Cody.
Can I have a rubber eraser over there? The ones on these pencils kind of suck. That's a really nice one. Thank you. So, are they fortifying Blingden Stone then at this point? Is that...
At this point, they have a choke point. They have the big gates that go into the area where you saw the oozes that has been blocked off. They're going to march an army in there and hopefully draw all of the oozes there so that you guys can go in the back way.
Okay.
Man, I fucking don't remember how to play Dungeons and Dragons. We can't take this much time off ever again.
I can pick up another favored, or what do they call it?
Favorite enemy?
Well, that.
If you want any of this to be recorded, you should look up.
What? Another terrain.
Where's the what page is the fucking feats on?
You're going to select a feat?
No, I don't remember the feat I took.
What's
What
the
is
feat you took?
Tough.
It's an extra hit point at each level. I
Okay,
think.
that's what I thought. I need to roll my.
No, I think I'm going to add
I just
fiend
level up.
for favorite enemy.
I mean, yeah.
I'm looking.
Right?
That's what
I
thought
don't know
it
if the
was.
Abyss are demons, not fiends.
Whenever you gain a level thereafter, your hit point maximum increases
there is a
by
difference
an additional
between
2.
demons and devils.
Oh, so I roll a d12 plus 2 plus my con.
Yes.
So you want to make sure you choose the right one.
But I feel like we still fight a lot of fiends.
Fiends are demons or devils.
Yes.
Damn it, Jeff. There's a distinction between the two.
No, they are both fiends.
They both qualify as fiends.
Yes. Devils just come from the abyss. Or no, demons come from the abyss. Devils come from the hells.
Right.
Yeah, because it lists aberrations, beasts, celestials, constructs, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, giants.
Okay. Then
Monstrosities,
fiends would be a good call.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. But as far as terrain, like...
What
Since
terrain do you
Underdark
have?
is a terrain, we're always in the Underdark.
So far.
I understand that there may be a portion where we may not be in the Underdark, but within the Underdark, are there other terrains that are possible? Or would they all be considered Underdark?
Urban.
Yeah.
Like right now, you're in a city. You wouldn't gain the Underdark benefit.
Yeah, we've also not really
You're in the middle of a city.
played with that.
Urban. I mean, urban would not be a bad one because we will be in cities like now. Like that's the thing. We're either traveling or in a city. So
I'm not even
Underdark-
sure that urban is something that's listed.
It's
there.
not. So that's, yeah, I mean, the only things that are listed are Arctic, coast, desert, forest, grassland, mountain, swamp, or Underdark. I was thinking swamp just because we've met some swampy places here, but...
I would give you urban if you wanted it.
Okay. But like grassland and forest, probably not going to be super helpful.
not at this point in the game. I mean, theoretically, we may. Our goal is to eventually make it out.
Right, but also it's like the end of the game, so...
It's the midpoint.
Jeff, I can't. Everything I say is pertinent.
False.
Wow.
Look up the definition of liaison.
I just did.
Someone competent, look up the definition of liaison.
Oh my god. You lit the fuse on your tampon today.
It's pretty offensive.
Yeah. That's how I meant it.
Strength adds to hit, but not to damage in this, right?
No, it adds to damage.
Your proficiency does not add to damage. That's what we fucked up the first time.
Yes, but it's not always been the same way for every edition of D&D, which is why I have to be reminded.
Correct.
Yes. If you are using a finesse weapon, strength does not add to damage
Right.
or to hit.
I'm not really using finesse weapons.
No, you're not.
Because
I mean, you are.
Well, I'm not
but-
using them that way.
Yeah.
Because we're going to use that ability score to go up to a 14, or to an 18 and make that a +4.
Oh, so Cody didn't say anything earlier, but apparently he didn't level up either.
Well, because I was like, I'm going to take strength, I'm going to go up a plus, and then I was sitting here going, does that all to my add to everything? And I'm like, I think it does, but
It adds to whatever you use strength.
which is everything.
Mostly.
I mean, it's kind of how I'm built.
I mean, it would add to a finesse weapon if you use strength.
So long as you are using strength for the finesse weapon, yes.
Yeah.
It is optional.
Because theoretically, everything just ticks up. It's be 7, 6, 7, 8.
I got a celestial or a patron thing from my celestial patron and a new spell. So that's all I get.
But you lost your wings.
Yeah, but actually, what I got from my patron is one of the things I lost from being an Aasimar. So
Oh, really?
it's Radiant Soul. I'm resistant to Radiant and Necrotic. And when I deal damage that is Radiant or Fire, I can add my modifier to it. So
Nice.
it'll be, yeah.
Cool. I should be able to hit a little better now.
So win some, you lose some, I guess.
That's the thing about fighters, you just keep getting those ability score improvements, so
No, yeah,
you
it's
just
like
keep
every
getting better.
other thing.
It's so you can take feats.
Yeah, I thought about it, but
Ideally.
I took 3 feats.
Yeah,
at level
point,
1.
At this point, just do more damage if you can.
Heavy weapon master?
I thought about it.
Yeah.
I mean, what I
Not
would
that
like,
one.
what I would like is Great Cleave.
Well, yeah.
Or no, it was Cleave, Great Cleave, Supreme Cleave?
Supreme Cleave.
Because Supreme Cleave lets you take multiple steps? Or increase the range?
No, it lets you take a step.
I thought...
Great Cleave just lets you keep going within reach.
Okay.
Supreme Cleave lets you take a step.
I built a monk like that in Pathfinder.
Yeah?
It was a Josh campaign, actually. I built a monk like that allowed me to... It was Reflexive Strike, I think is what the feat was called. Something else, and then Step Up and Strike. Oh, Reflexive Strike, Following Strike, and Step Up and Strike.
I don't know those.
They're Pathfinder feats,
Okay.
but essentially they're like Cleave, Great Cleave, and Supreme Cleave,
Oh, okay.
except they're on other characters' turns.
Oh.
So what I would do as a monk is I would basically double move and run right up to the spellcaster or the archer and punch them. Okay. If you went to take an action, I punched you. If you tried to step away to get your 5 foot, because you still needed 5 foot to keep from casting on the defensive, I could step up and I could hit you again. So I could theoretically, if I did Flurry of Blows, I could strike you on my turn and your turn like 7 or 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
Which if I'm doing it against a wizard, like, I'm going to drop them.
Okay. So you guys are coming back into Blingdenstone after having solved all the riddles, kind of. And finished all of your fetch quests.
Yeah, I tricked him into saying that we had solved the last one when we definitely couldn't. I was like, oh, I get it, and you're right. He's like, yeah, it's a gape. And I was like, yeah, that's what I meant.
It was a gate.
No, that's what I thought. Well, that's what his was. I thought it was a gape.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was spelling it. A-G-A.
And I stopped,
T-E.
and Jeff went, yeah.
You're like, agape, divine love. That's what it is.
No,
Yeah.
agape.
When's a door not a door? When it's full of love. Nope.
When's a door not it's a door? When it's open, a gape.
When is a window?
Grade A Miak.
What's the difference between a duck?
Did you just make an Ernest Scared Stupid reference? That's fucking astounding.
I love those movies.
Josh has watched...
May he rip.
I love it that I got it. I haven't seen that in so fucking long.
Polynesian Miak.
But you didn't think I'd find it this time of year. Then he dances
Oh my god, Eartha Kitt. Playing the same role she played in Holes. An old gypsy. I'm sorry, an old Romani.
Yeah.
You taught me that one. Don't use that word.
really not supposed to, but I mean...
But the league is still called like the Gypsy Association. Like there's an actual association.
We also say the NAACP. We don't say it.
Well,
The
I'm
whole
talking about
thing.
basketball.
Okay. No.
I mean,
No.
same thing, really.
Shredder, cut that out. Or at least attribute it to Fadre.
I guarantee you, the only reason why he's still editing this is because he's got a big pile of bullshit that he's just saving on his computer waiting to unleash it.
As soon as one of my bastard friends runs for politician, I'm dropping the hottest remix of the year. Just auto-tune.
I know he's doing it because I said, hey, I've been trying to clap sync to help you out. And he's like, it's okay, I listen to it anyway, because sometimes there are a few nuggets in there, and I'm like, he's saving them. He's saving them in a file. There's a Matt's dumb shit file. There's a Jeff's dumb shit file.
Oh, you better fucking believe it.
Some are longer than others, but
Right.
There's a Matt dumb shit like separate hard drive.
Oh, listen to you.
I really would. It would have been really funny that one time when Matt's like, yeah, how many times have I ever been an idiot? It was just clipped of Matt saying I'm an idiot over and over and over again all the different times. So, again, since we're apparently going back to the Diggermatics, what is the plan again?
Wait for Lucas or he's going to have to fucking say it twice.
He already said it twice. This is for the audience.
Oh.
If Lucas
I
doesn't
wasn't listening.
Okay, the Diggermatics want you guys to be the strike team that goes behind enemy lines and takes out the head of the source of everything that's going on.
Great, let's do that.
We are Delta Force.
Yeah,
Let's just go fight. I wanna
last
go home.
time I gave you guys the option of either stealth or kicking in the door. You chose kicking in the door, so that's what I've prepared, and that's what you guys are doing.
So we can do stealth now.
I can at normal pace. I got magic.
Now, you guys have a few days before the provisions from Gracklestug and the weapons and everything like that
How
are
many
going
are
to
a
be
few?
here.
Don't forget your con.
How many are a few?
Probably 3 or 4, I think.
I'm going with 4.
I'm also
yeah, we'll go with
sleeping
3 or
during
4.
that time, so I can get my superiority die back.
Yes, you are.
poison just kept to make poison. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, we got several days, so we're gonna sleep.
Yes.
Right, but this is the point where we got to in the recording, and then he said, "Did you guys level up?"
Yep.
The answer was no, Josh. If you were,
I would have assumed.
I didn't until I thought about it and asked.
Miss D&D.
Hey, come on, let's talk about something that we can't record real quick. So shut that up. Okay, push play. Okay. Hey, did you guys level up?
Ah, hell.
Jeff can eat my ass.
is there a reason why you're taking my PHP when you have a PHP?
It's under stuff.
All right.
He's got a fair
That's
point.
the laziest fucking thing you've said all day.
The best thing is he had to reach farther for it. Like,
Just easier to get to.
So the preparation for the war effort is going on in full force in Blingdenstone. Are you guys going to help out?
that's what I was going to ask. Like, so they're like, "Oh yeah, man, the oozes only come through this one goddamn door," and
I'm
it-
getting in this bag. You're going to have to say everything again. All right,
well,
go ahead.
you're also going to go glug 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 burp. So you're going to go ahead and
We're waiting.
yes, the mic picks it up. If you were wondering.
I would pay money to watch you drink that entire thing like that in one go. Just 15 minutes worth.
20 minutes from now, Matt goes to the hospital because he's inhaled tea directly into his lungs.
It almost came back up.
Yeah. I'll just get the room next to my dad. Let's go. IUS, please.
Okay, you had a question about the gate.
Yes, because they're like, "Oh, we've blocked this off. We've fought oozes in town that have gotten through this lovely protection. So what are they literally doing to protect themselves?"
For the most part, it is sealed off. The oozes that you fought were coming into the city
We
from
fought-
another direction.
We fought 2 of them that just bubbled up in the cracks in the pavement.
Yes, that is from the direction that the were-rats told you that they are coming into the city from.
Right. So are we defending? Like, are we setting up something there? Is somebody mixing up some concrete?
We're just peeing in it a lot.
Are we like filling the potholes or something?
They have been. The druids have been.
And if we could stop, like, if we could get everybody to be happy, then the ooze goes away, right? Like, I saw Ghostbusters too. Like,
Yeah.
and it comes up through the cracks when you're all negative and mean.
Oh, where's the painting at?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Where's Vigo?
You should do that.
The Carpathian.
You won't need an axe.
He says we're looking for a dwarf. I don't know that Vigo was necessarily a dwarf, but it does explain his like small penis actions of that movie.
What?
He was a huge dick. Small penis syndrome. You act like a huge dick because you got a tiny one.
Okay. Like a Napoleon thing?
Yeah, except
Micropenis?
Napoleon wasn't really that short.
Well, right. But still, I mean,
Speaking of which, British propaganda, best propaganda in history.
no, Russian propaganda. Look at our elections. Come on.
No.
Man. We're living the best propaganda in history.
It's different when it works so well that people are just taking it as truth.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly. I think you're further making his point.
I mean, he tweeted out just yesterday that the moon is part of Mars, and nobody fucking fought him. Did you guys see it?
I know. Never didn't even.
Yeah, he was tweeting directly at NASA. It
Also,
implied that the moon is a part of Mars.
Throwing shade at NASA.
I'm just saying that
Sorry.
the Russian efforts are like concerted. The British efforts remind me of something that somebody just made up on the spot. They're like, "Why are you fighting Napoleon? He's aggressive and he's got a tiny penis." And they're like, "Okay,
Hey, how are you shooting down on them Germans? Oh, we eat a lot of carrots.
exactly." Like, "Oh, brilliant! Carrots improve your eyesight." And the Brits are just
Which fucking doctors still say today. Like, that was 75 years ago. It wasn't that long ago.
like 76 probably.
Well, I mean, today or yes,
Yeah, I know what you did.
All the hoopla.
Because it was during the Battle of Britain, because it was all their radars.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's the dumbest like, if you're going to cover
Is
up...
radars... Is it just radar? Is radar already plural?
We're talking about the actor or the thing?
Well, the actor's name wasn't fucking Radar, okay?
Well, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Semantics.
Also, Big Bird's pet teddy bear was named Radar because I named my teddy bear Radar. So
then we do, in fact, have 2 radars.
No.
Well, if there's a dude and there's a teddy bear, what would you refer to the 2 of them as?
We're talking about
the collective
thing.
radar.
Google this again. Plural form of radar.
Well, radar is an acronym, right?
Right.
Is it?
That's why I'm asking. If we're talking about a thing, and it is radar, and there's a second
Really?
radar,
Yes.
which
Yep.
is a thing.
Huh.
I'm trying to see. Radio detection and ranging.
So
So really,
radar.
Radar.
No, it'd be... It would be radio...
Retarded.
No, we don't know that. We don't know
No, I mean, I found you. You've been retarded.
What?
Nope.
Just retarded and right into
Okay, we're cutting all that retarded part. Let's go ahead, Cody.
Hold on, leave it for a minute. I'm having a lot of fun with that word.
Nope, we're gonna stop right now.
Go ahead and isolate Matt saying it for
No.
sure.
Do not.
Totally said it.
Under any
Save that
circumstance.
and send it to me.
Nope. I have a job I care about.
A smash cut of everything he's ever just singular words.
I think it would be... Plural would then be
Radars.
radsar. It could be radio detections and ranging.
Okay, let's make that happen.
So, like, radsar...
Rats are what? Like Among Us?
Hey.
What are you talking about? Rats are.
It's like the Twitter post I saw the other day. You can't spell cat without a. And somebody said without a what? And the response was without a.
There's 2 types of people in the world: those that can gather data from missing information.
I also have heard that 8/5 of people don't understand fractions.
I bank at 5th third, so what do I know?
Jeff. No? Okay.
I'm good. You guys do what you're doing. I don't give a shit.
Oh, Puddin', you want me to scratch your back?
No, I can do it.
Okay.
He's got a back scratcher here specifically to move the pieces around.
I know.
The audience doesn't know that, so they don't know why you made mention of it and then looked at it.
Oh, I was just being sexual.
Oh.
I was trying to draw a liaison.
A dangerous one?
Maybe.
Because Jeff's got herp.
Oh, God, come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
No, I've tried 3 times. I mean,
Now we've upset Mommy.
What were you trying to ask? I have no idea.
I was just asking what they were doing to set up defenses. If they were doing anything beyond that. You said it. They sounded like they were filling potholes.
Yeah, they have gone back through and resealed more of the cracks as much as they can. There is an entranceway through the were-rat warrens, and they're ready to blow one of the collapsed tunnels in the shrine that you guys cleared to get you in another way that they wouldn't expect.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's our...
That was going to be my question. Yeah.
Yeah,
How do we
that-
get into the back side of that?
Because going through the front door, I don't think is going to be the way to go.
No.
Well, but I mean, when we blow up the back door, they're going to kind of know that we're there.
They will. You guys will be on a clock.
Have they brought the were-rats back into the city?
They're still on their own, but they are allied.
Gotcha. I'm just wondering, since they're outside the city's protection, whether or not they will succumb to anything or be in the line of fire.
No. Things are more open than they have been up to now. The were-rats have access to the city.
Do they have the ability to construct any of those death walls that we walked by before when we came in?
What do you mean?
With all the
the
spell
spell
curse-
gems?
Yeah.
They have spell gems they can use, yeah.
I didn't know if they were constructing more like, hey, this thing burbles through here and it gets zapped by 10,000 spell gem lasers.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. Not quite to the same level that you saw in the maze, but yeah.
Okay. I would just imagine that Kira's sitting here thinking of various tactics from what she's seen, so, like, those would be things I would be thinking of.
Well, at this point, the oozes are contained.
Right. But I think once you start fighting, that's going to push them into being super aggressive.
The gnomes are going to push in there.
Right.
And then shut the gates behind them.
I would suggest we load all the spell gems up with Fireball and just toss them in.
Yeah, that's kind of going to be a question that I don't quite remember if we've addressed or not. To use a spell gem, you have to be able to use that spell.
Yeah, you have
Otherwise-
to be a spellcaster.
Right.
Which there seems to be quite a few of them here.
Yeah,
So
there are.
I say load up a bunch of gems if we can, and then
Yeah, but
Blow
It's
Again,
on the list.
relying on NPCs to do our dirty work doesn't always work out.
Are these things the ones that poisoned you guys? Isn't there something that poisoned you? Poison?
Poison?
Yeah. Do these oozes poison?
no, it's acid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're the typical. At least so far, the only thing we've seen the oozes do to anyone is to suck them up and, liquefy them like oozes do.
Do the dwarves know exactly where this back entrance will lead out to?
That's part of what they want you guys to help with on the pre-work on the war effort. They want you to go along with a scouting party.
Okay.
They want Kira to help train the new borough wardens.
Okay?
They want Lucas to work with Kazuk Pickshine to develop alchemical weapons.
Okay.
When I messaged Matt to ask what Matt Ettercap would be good at, he said IDK. So I don't know what you want to do to help. But
I never really thought it out.
yeah, be creative. Come up with something. Troy, you gonna go on the recon mission?
Where are they going?
They're going in through the were-rat tunnels into the area where you guys saw the oozes and trying to get as much intel as they can going in. I'm going to give you a series of stealth checks and probably a couple survival checks, and it'll determine what kind of information you guys have going into this attack.
Okay.
I mean, technically, it kind of makes sense. It's a little bit like, obviously, because of the date, we're all referencing D-Day. But, we haven't been there in, 2 weeks? Maybe?
I don't think it's been that long.
Yeah, probably closer to a week.
Okay, so we haven't been there in 7 days, but we knew that they were preparing to attack. So, what are we facing? Did they construct any defenses? You would assume that they're just still sitting there in a pool oozing, but we don't want to find out that, hey, they've got a 10,000, skeleton army once we blow the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a really cool story of the guys who, scouted D-Day on, June 3rd or June 4th or whatever it is when they scouted the beaches. They went in, those guys swam, a stupid amount of distance to, lay up on the beaches and check it out. I'm down with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're doing that. Everybody's getting a small mini mission here. I'm just training them in, infantry tactics?
You're going to make some attack rolls.
All right.
And probably a charisma check to see how inspiring you are.
I'm less all right.
Yeah. Lucas, you're going to make some alchemy checks, intelligence checks with double your proficiency.
Okay.
So
Just real quick, it says here for my specialized terrain or whatever you want to call it. When traveling alone, you can move stealthily at a normal pace. So does that mean I wouldn't need to roll stealth if I'm moving at a normal pace?
No, that means you can roll stealth at a normal pace.
You don't have to sneak.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you do have to sneak.
Well, he's
But
sneaking
normally at a normal pace, you cannot sneak.
Right.
Got it.
If I were sneaking into a house, you think about slowing your movement, crouching,
No.
etc.
Yeah.
You can't. You have the ability to sneak while moving at a normal walking or jogging pace because
Yep.
you're stealthy.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
It's similar to Matt's Pass Without Trace.
Yep. So who wants to go first? Matt, did you come up with anything?
No.
How about some athletics checks for placing fortifications?
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, you're kind of a big dude, right? You could either do that, or you could even... he's teaching infantry, but he could teach, hack and slash.
You can make blankets with your butt.
Well, is there so scrambling up the sides of walls? Can they construct? I guess what's the opposite of a pit trap? A rock falling trap? Matt could assist going up there and rigging it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because they could obviously do it, but it would take them forever to construct a thing to get up there. You could theoretically take rocks by climbing right up the fucking wall, help them rig the setup. Maybe you can do some...
Get up there and put some pulleys in place so that they could start pulling the rigging up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
okay.
athletic checks, some
All right.
intelligence checks.
Matt, make me some athletics checks. We'll go around the table.
It's hard to read this one. 16.
There's a lamp behind you.
20. 21.
Okay, that's good. Troy.
Yep.
Start making stealth checks.
Not great either. 13.
Okay.
How many do I need to make?
Till I tell you to quit. Wow. Probably 3.
Those look like really small numbers from here.
18.
Oh, that was not a small number.
It's 11.
Do one more.
Another 13.
And make me a survival check.
17.
Okay. You get further in than you guys saw before. But you are detected and chased off before you get all the information that I could have given you.
Okay.
But you can see that they have not expanded out further than you saw. There's still the giant mass of oozes around the big spherical building that you saw before.
Mm-hmm.
There's an eerie coordination in the way everything moves. Every once in a while, you see a gnome just come up out of the ooze, like it melded out of it. Issue orders. You see it pointing. You hear it. You can't really make out what it's saying, but it's speaking. Which language did you take?
Infernal. So I have Common, Elvish, Underdark, Dwarven, and Infernal.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
It's not bad.
25.
Okay. It is definitely speaking a fiendish language, but not one that you know.
Which one did you take?
Infernal. He has a Bissell, so I just figured,
It's fine. You don't have to listen to me.
You dug that grave.
Ellen would have listened.
Gonna strongly disagree there.
You didn't know her.
Not like I did.
You can see where the gnome goes. You see it making its way back towards the far back corner behind the spherical building. And you know basically that's where the kind of the headquarters is.
Okay.
And you got a, what on the survival?
Survival.
It was like a 17.
Survival, I got an 18.
I think it was an 18.
Yeah.
It was an 18. You get a pretty good idea of where you need to go from where they're wanting you to God, I can't talk. You know pretty much where you're going to need to go from your point of ingress.
Well, that's what I was asking before, though. Do they know where the point of ingress will be once
Yes.
they blow the hole? Okay.
Okay, Troy, so you have a basic idea of what the users are doing. You have a basic idea of where you guys need to go from your point of ingress, which is going to be the shrine that you guys cleared out with the spell gem.
Mm-hmm.
One of those blocked tunnels they're going to blow open.
Okay.
And is it going to bring us like behind the sphere then? Is that the goal?
Yes. It's going to give you a clearer shot at getting right in behind them.
And
Because they're going to come in from a different direction and pull the oozes that way.
I want to ask the druid if we hold hands and forget if that will solve the problem. It's deep cut. Can we go on?
Did I get a good enough look at the gnome?
Thank you, Troy.
To see any sort of signifying things about him that I could maybe relate to, for somebody to identify him, maybe?
What did you get on the perception?
25.
25? Yeah.
He's got a tattoo on his dick.
On the tip.
I imagine he's the gnome covered in ooze goo.
There was a significant amount of ooze goo on him.
Kind of like when Mario goes Metal Mario or whatever. Yeah, except oozy.
So like Bukkake gnome.
Yep, let's call him that.
Ooze cocky.
That's a good
Sounds
description.
like a medical condition.
That's him.
Well, that's a look.
Looks like a goblin.
Looks like a deep gnome.
Yeah. That
But
belt
imagine
thing
him with
bit.
roping arcs of jism all over him.
Just
Yeah, kind of.
throwing ropes.
But 25 on perception, you
Yeah.
can tell he wasn't just covered in the ooze.
Now say jism, please.
No.
At least ooze him.
He wasn't just covered in the ooze. He was melding into it.
He became one with the jism.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Cody, make me some attack rolls.
Tell him.
I wonder
"Hold
how
on,
many-
I'll get you a towel.
I wonder.
The ghost that you met, who sent you after the bodies,
Right.
he comes to you and says that he's training a new generation of burrow wardens. He was the last one from the original Blingden stuff.
Okay.
And you're very clearly a soldier. You have experience in the military.
Fact.
Maybe you could help out.
Sure. As long as it doesn't involve ghostly possession. I've done that once.
I promise I won't.
I appreciate it.
Damn.
Jesus.
Way to be
How much
quiet.
shit you got in there? Or is the lid warped?
I think it's just warped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It closes.
Make me some attack rolls.
Oh, does it matter? It doesn't matter what?
What do you mean?
I didn't know if it's like,
Do it with Harrison's sword.
absolutely, it's +8. No, I didn't know if we're like supposed to be teaching specific maneuvers or like.
You're giving them a good once-over.
Okay.
A little bit of everything.
Because I mean, like, I could do a sun sword, I could do a glaive, and I could do a longbow if you thought that was fun.
Sure, give me one of each.
All right.
Teach them the annexation of Puerto Rico.
All right.
What kind of inspirational words does Harrison's sword have for the young gnomes?
I'm mulling it over.
Okay.
I'll start with the longbow and work my way up. So you
okay,
got
I appreciate that.
third attack. You need to come in there. Okay, so longbow. Hey, Jeff.
One soldier down.
Yep.
Cool. For those at home, that's a crit fumble card.
Good start.
And that's
Got to get him out of the way.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls until you can successfully hit.
Well, I mean, like, I hit something. The arrow flew. I struck something.
Make your next one at disadvantage.
That seems fair. We'll get out the glaive here.
That was called Shattered Confidence.
That's the
Not
wrong
bad.
thing to have for an army.
18 would be my
There you go.
one at disadvantage.
Okay, this is with the glaive.
Yeah.
You do a fairly good job showing them the different stances with Tunnel Fighter and everything like that.
It's like a wushu movie.
Teaching them how to keep things at bay, not let them pass.
Balance.
Yeah.
Step forward with your lead foot. All right.
You put an arrow squarely through Burrow Warden Yadger.
I must admit, bow, not my finest weapon. Mathematically, it's the worst. All
The
right.
enemy can't push a button if they have no hand.
Put your hand on that great soldier. He is the bad guy in Highlander, and it's just
He is named
goofy as
Clancy
hell.
Brown. He's also Lex Luthor.
Brown.
He's also Mr.
Yeah.
Krabs from...
He is Mr. Krabs.
Yeah.
Is his name really Clancy?
Yeah.
Man,
Clancy Brown.
that is just
your gender bias is showing?
well, okay, first of all, Clancy's a man name. That has nothing to do with gender bias. It's just not as masculine as something I would expect with a man that has a chin like that.
It's a massive dude,
That
too.
deep ass.
He's
Yes.
tall.
Just giant and chinful.
I think my favorite thing with him is still Carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a rewatch.
Am I still at disadvantage, or is the 18 good enough?
I heard they're doing a project.
Yeah, go ahead and roll this one straight.
All right.
That was pretty good.
This is you.
Because of how Deadwood did.
Now remember, go for their ooze balls, and as long as I'm with you in combat, you're invincible.
19.
19, very good. They are pretty astounded by the sun sword. Now make me a charisma check.
Yep.
Pull a titty out. No.
Just like,
The good one.
what is that French painting? Is it supposed to be liberty or freedom that's leading him?
I don't know. I know it is a French titty painting.
Yeah, it is definitely a French titty painting.
This is the Venus of Urbino by Titian. Favorite SNL sketch.
Hey, that's not bad. That's a 14.
That's a 14. That's not bad.
That's
Look at
pretty solid for a guy rocking a +1.
Look at this titty.
Lucas,
Yeah.
make me 3 checks.
Okay, so remind me what I'm at. It's intelligence and what?
Intelligence and twice your proficiency.
It's liberty, by the way.
13.
Lady liberty.
Okay,
Apparently that was a French style.
It's a 19 on the die, so
very good. What's that come out to?
Totally titty.
Do the
I'm
math.
at an 8.
I guess a sort of high
Do the
fashion style
math.
at the time
No.
to have a breast exposed.
Nice.
That one's only a 10.
That one's a 10.
It's extra to have the good titty out there.
Okay, you guys have an idea.
Like collectively?
No, him and Kazuk Pickshine.
Pieces together.
You think about acids and bases and things like that, and you start pulling every bit of bicarbonate that you can find, and you try and weaponize it.
Okay.
You do an okay job.
Fair enough.
He's making antacids?
In grenade form.
Yeah, about to make the first soda syrup.
I'm just gonna feed him Tums.
Until they
You see that
You're going to give Alka-Seltzer to seagulls. Gotcha.
that last roll? If you'd gotten higher on that, you guys would have had a few to take with
and
you.
Diet Coke?
But they have some for the army.
That's fine.
No.
All right, so we good for this battle?
Yeah, you're good to get ready to go.
Do it now.
Do you have anything you need to do or stock up on or anything like that before
Honestly,
you go?
not really.
Arrows?
Nah.
If all we're doing right now is training people and creating shit, that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing for the next couple of days.
Fine.
Yep.
So let's blow the wall.
These checks are kind of a montage over the next few days.
Let's blow the wall.
I need a hero.
Yeah, you guys are taken back into what I don't remember the name of the shrine.
Doesn't matter.
But you have a
Wait, are those elementals things
Standing around.
still standing around the altar?
Yeah.
Are they alive?
Yeah.
They're animated.
What would one of those things speak?
Terran.
No. Does anybody here know Terran? Anybody in
It
town?
just sounds like a bunch of rocks falling.
Anybody in town know Terran?
Yes.
No, he owes me $12.
You mind trying to?
In fact, one of them escorts you in.
I was gonna say, convince them to come fight with us.
They're going to watch this entry point.
Whatever works.
But
Sure you don't want to come with us and fall down a hole? That's what happened to our last NPC group.
well, Nami Path Shutter goes with you to help.
Nomi?
Well, Nami.
That is our word.
N-O-M-I.
Says an NPC.
No, Lucas said that.
I am a gnome now.
A lady.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're female now.
Yeah.
Nami and Path and
The lesson
Jesus
is to ask what
Christ.
spell he's using next time.
I think I
you
knew.
were
I
dead.
didn't
You
care.
couldn't ask.
I didn't care.
Anyone else could have. Good.
Yeah, it was fine.
I know because a druid can't cast resurrection.
Nami Path Shutter goes with Kazuk Pickshine to help set up the charges on the wall or on the collapsed tunnel and everything like that. She says, "You guys have earned this, and you guys need it going in there."
Oh, he gave us a mini.
You gonna give me a little man?
She says, "This is," and speaks Terran and gives you its name.
Yeah.
His name is George.
You go.
No, what was the name of the rock giant from Neverending Story?
roughly translated, it's Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Shut the f*** up. That's not even funny.
Yeah, just like Matt Ettercap was not funny.
Clearly his name is Steve Austin.
Nah, Cleve Often's in a different game.
Fact.
I don't listen to this show. I'm sorry.
You should listen to Toon.
No.
We're gonna get that back on the docket now that the plumbing is fixed for the 4th time in the last year.
That seems useful.
Making you new house.
Yeah.
Thanks, because Matt peed on my wall. House got mad.
I will say I've told that story to at least 5 people.
I forgot about
Funny
it.
it was.
I also bring it up
when's that
every
episode
time I go to the
coming out?
bathroom. I'm like, I did not pee on your wall this time, Cody.
Yeah, it's gonna be in like a dozen shows.
When?
All the
No,
time.
when's the actual incident? I want to listen to that episode.
I think it's the next one, probably.
Okay,
Right?
somebody message me when it comes out. I want to listen to that one.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
soon.
sure Schroeder will get his 2 cents in.
I just fucking couldn't handle anything. Oh my god. My wife's calling me. Excuse me. All right, so
So we're breaking through a wall.
Yeah. Kazuk places alchemical charges in the collapsed tunnel. You guys are going to be given a signal, and you're going to be going.
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun.
have the signal for when they should blow the wall. Mr. Gorbachev. Tear down this wall.
It's not.
was
That's
Ronald
not the
Reagan
right
that
president at all.
That's the only president I can do. Hillary, come quick. They're going to blow the wall down. That's a real weak
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
We choose to tear down this wall, not because it is easy.
Just roll for initiative. Actually, it isn't even going to matter. We don't need to roll for
2
initiative.
score and 3 feet this wall's height is.
Blow it down. Bunch of
We are basically going to move in rounds, but kind of loosely to begin with. So we'll get to that point.
Trying to figure out how to chop down a cherry tree and relate it to a wall.
Nobody's gone for Trump.
You see Kazu kind of...
We don't make wall jokes about him.
Matt's very sensitive.
He's mad Mexican.
You see Kazu kind of look up and listen for a second, and he says, "That's it." And he snaps his fingers, a fuse lights, and he vanishes.
He just misty step away from the bomb.
Yep.
Who's near him?
I mean,
guys.
He's only gonna go 30 feet, so we see him, still.
I run.
30 feet safer than you jokers.
Yeah, he's gone. He teleported somewhere else. You guys see a fuse lit, fairly close.
It's Cody's tampon.
Hey.
I turn and walk away slowly so I can get that cool explosion in the background effect.
This is how you lose the back half of your skin. That's what they don't show you about cool guys. They also got
Which half of the skin is the back half? I feel like it's the part on the outside that's keeping my blood in.
Yeah, but the backside half keeps your back blood in.
Oh, that precious back blood I've been holding on to all this
Funnel
time.
blood into
So
your
everybody
Pretty
just
sure I have an exoskeleton.
double moves. You got boots. You're fine.
Do you have a... I don't even know why I'm going to ask if Lucas has a protective spell that would be helpful. I run.
No, we run. We're all running.
Okay, yeah, you can
running.
get away. It blows.
Can't we just stand behind the big pillar in the middle of the room?
You could.
Okay,
Cool.
I'm going to stand there.
Okay. You will... The explosion goes off. Place is covered in dust and debris and everything like that. And you guys are off. You're also at disadvantage for perception checks.
I light Harrison's sword.
Mostly because your ears are ringing.
I know, but I light Harrison's sword.
Yeah.
And-
You ever put your high beams on in fog?
Yeah, it's for effect, Jeff.
I am helping.
I picture the meme with like Ralph Wiggum at the back of the bus. We're in danger.
I choose you.
You guys going in?
Yes, I was getting ready to make a once more into the breach joke, but apparently
Go
I'm
ahead.
running my high beams on in the fog. I run through the fog.
Okay. You guys get into this chamber. You see a large, kind of like a support pillar in the middle of the room and 2 exits. And you hear a loud crack.
From where?
You guys can make me a quick perception check.
Damn it.
It's an ambient crack.
A disadvantage.
No, this is visual. You're close enough to the pillar as you come into the room.
18.
15.
12.
4.
Cody, all that shit that just flew out of that tunnel just
Yeah.
went straight into that support column. You guys need to make me a dexterity save.
Told you.
Oh man, he's really amping this up. Somebody
22.
20.
This ought to be great.
Yeah, it's bound to be bad. Everybody else is doing well.
Yep.
Don't fudge it. Don't fudge it. I told you not to fudge it.
5. Lucas?
8.
8.
We're all dead before we get in there.
Now, before you guys came
I got
in,
a 20.
before
Yeah,
you guys
22.
went in, you talked about this. You knew basically where you needed to go because Troy got a decent survival check and everything like that. The 2 who got good rolls, you go that way. You 2 get cut off as the ceiling collapses.
That's better than being crushed to death, I guess.
If you'd rolled a 1, you would have been buried. You 2 are forced out the other passage.
Okay, we go down that way.
And you guys know that you were on a clock. You know that you were hauling ass. And basically you're following different paths.
Robert Frost.
Do we happen to know where that will lead?
The wrong way.
No, you don't. You know that it is in the... okay, you guys are coming in at an angle. You have a Y. This path goes right towards where you need. This path goes this way.
We're clearly on the wrong path because the penis rolls left, so we wanted to go left anyway. Way of the penis.
Way of the penis.
Okay.
I'm taking away the penis. I would have gone the way of the penis regardless.
You guys are hauling ass. You know that shit is going to have heard that. You know that shit's going to be coming your way.
Hasn't let me down the last 20 years of D&D.
Troy and Matt,
70%.
you come out of
all the
these
time.
tunnels and you're where you need to be. You're on the back side of the battle. You can see the fight with the gnomes going on. You see blasts of magic. You see the artillery type weapons that they got from Gracklestug going off and taking out chunks of the oozes. It's like the third Matrix movie. You see when they're attacking Zion, when the machines are attacking Zion, the machines come rearing up in a wave and come down on shit. The oozes are doing that. It's all coordinated. It's fucking terrifying because oozes aren't supposed to do this shit. And you see the tunnel that you're in opens up into that big central chamber with the spherical building. Mm-hmm. It also continues forward, but there's also a crack in the wall to your right. Matt and Cody, or not Matt and Cody, I'm sorry, Cody and Lucas, you guys come out behind the gnomes.
Well,
this isn't where we're supposed to be.
Nope. Tunnels, they twist. It's fine.
Can we see where we're supposed to be from here?
We walked that before. There was no other entrance.
What do you mean?
We've walked that way.
No,
before.
you haven't.
Where did they come in from then? But there was one entrance to this chamber.
No, there wasn't. There was one open entrance through the were-rat warrens. There was also a gate that was shut off. They came through that gate.
Oh, okay.
Our title track, Elders, is brought to you by Sleep for the Weary off their debut album, Nocturnes. Learn more about Sleep for the Weary at sleepfortheweary.com or by following the link on our homepage at rancorsbrothel.com. Enjoy the cards used during the podcast? Check out those and many other excellent Nord Games products at nordgamesllc.com. Tell them the Rancor's Brothel sent you. Want to support the podcast? Donate to the cause at patreon.com/rancors_brothel. Patrons receive exclusive content, the opportunity to play games with us, the chance to win unique prizes, and more. And don't forget to join in the conversation on Facebook by following the Rancor's Brothel and joining the group Fans of the Rancor's Brothel. Follow us on Twitter at @rancors_brothel and email your comments and suggestions to betweentwocrits@gmail.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes. Much love, listeners.
You live through